Hello everybody, and welcome to our second video of camping on the Moselle with our Ioniq 5 and the Caravan. There it is, and I'll put the link to the first video in the description below. So here we go, arriving actually to the site. You may have already seen this little bit coming up to our pitch. Very lovely site, this one. We'll be coming back here for sure. So Jackie doesn't actually know where we're going at this point. She's doing very well of not tripping over the play area and waiting to find out where we stop. But we stop in a fantastic situation right by the river. So as you can see from some of those photos there, Otto the Muntserlander is born to be in the kayak. And here we are on the Moselle. These two swans landed just ahead of us actually when we were kayaking along. And we thought we'd go and have a quick look. Yeah. If these guys had had some babies, we would be nowhere near them right now. They get very aggressive. If they've got goslings, I don't know what they are. They're cygnets, I've just remembered before everybody tries to correct me. So let's watch these guys for a little bit.
Ja, het is lief van. Uiteindelijk.
Sound of shotguns in the back. Okay, we're back to the campsite. There's the Ioniq and the Caravan just behind. We're just going to grab some lunch and then we're going to be out for this afternoon over at Toul. Here we go then. We're up, just dropped off some rubbish and emptied the toilet actually, and now we're heading out to the campsite, heading over to the city of Toul. Leaving this campsite at Villey le Sec, there are two options to get out. So we're going to show you both of them so that you can choose which one to use with the caravan. Option 1 is turn right. That's the way we came down. Option 2 is this one on the left, which we're going to have a look at now. This on Google Maps doesn't look so good, so we'll find out how it looks. Just interrupt this little trip for a second, because in this lock is this boat, which turns out to be the 3,000-ton cargo boat from Holland that travels up and down the Moselle. We would have liked to have seen that go past the caravan. So as you can see, that road was pretty good. It's just been resurfaced by the look of it. Very lovely. Much better than Google Maps has you believe, that's for sure. Coming up into this small village here, I think there's a couple of options to get through here. You can go left there. So that looks okay, but let's try the next left. So again, it's got good surface all round. It's not that one there. Must be just up here. Here we go. So again, pretty good, pretty easy. This looks a bit tighter here, so maybe we would use the first left with the caravan on, just to make this look a bit easier. Nice to see a Tesla on the right. So yes, I'd say that road was entirely doable with a caravan. Comes out on junction 13 of the A31. So you can use that if that suits your route. So unfortunately it's time for us to leave this really rather lovely campsite and head back home to Burgundy. Here we are, all packed up and hooked up, ready to leave the campsite. Otto's in the back, Jackie's on the camera. I wish you could actually hear the Ioniq, but actually there's not much to hear, as you can tell from driving along here. So on this way out, we're going to use option 1 from earlier on, which is up here on the right. The reason we're going this way on the way out with the caravan is because we need a charge before we get on the motorway, and there's an Ioniq with a couple of trailer friendly, I think it might all be trailer friendly actually. There's an Ioniq station at the top of the hill just before we get to the A31 motorway. Wow, the top of that hill was pretty steep, but the Ioniq did that very well. We've actually used 15 kilometers coming up that hill from the battery range, but we're heading off now to the Ioniq just before we get on the motorway. So it seems this road from Villey le Sec down to the Ioniq is pretty much downhill all the way, and we've regained those 15 kilometers we lost on the hill. So actually we've not used any kilometers. So we turn right there and go into this retail estate. It's on the outskirts of Toul. The Ioniq is down here on the right. Let's see how we get in. It's Sunday lunchtime pretty much, so most things are shut, not many people around. There it is, you can see it on the right. Let's see how we get in here then. I'm going to try this first one on the left. As you can see, we had a little bit of help, needed a bit of a shuffle to get things straight, so maybe I should have used one from further down. But there we go, we can plug in and charge up. So because I was chatting with this guy who was driving to and from Belgium, I completely forgot to take any photos of the charger. So here we go, that's what we charged up to. Don't forget that's with the Caravan still plugged in, so we're on trailer mode heavy. So that's probably, well, that is exactly half what it would have been without the trailer. So there we go, we're heading home. It's been a brilliant weekend. Very good campsite. Highly recommend Villey le Sec. The kayaking was brilliant. One of the best rivers, I think, the Moselle. So all very good. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll have a quick look now at how we finished the trip at home. 90 kilometers left, which is pretty good. 20% battery, so a very easy drive. 4 hours altogether, although we did stop for an ice cream. So there we go. I'll leave you with some photos, and see you again next time. We're off to Beaujolais.